Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12th. This is very important class and my topic is integration. That is very vast topic. Okay, you should keep in a regular practice for doing the integration so that each and every concept will be clear to you. Okay, so I will start from the exercise 7.3. It is my second lecture of this exercise that is based on integration using trigonometric identities. So I have delivered my one lecture on first 5 questions. Now I have write down question number 6th, 7th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 13th and 14th. Because question number 7, question number 11th and 12th are same. Doing the same, there is no fun of doing the same questions. So I will take the different questions. Okay, now I will start from the question number 6. How we can solve? Before starting this question, I want to tell you one formula which we have done in class 11. Okay, the question number 6 is sin x, sin 2x, sin 3x dx, right? And now I will take 2 sin 3x, sin x together. Why? Because I want to apply the formula to sin A, sin B. What is that formula? Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B, right? So I will apply this formula in this question. For that purpose, I will divide and multiply with 2 to make a formula like this. Okay, sin 3x and 2x, I will write 2x dx. Now I will apply the formula, that is half cos A minus b, that is 2x, minus cos A plus b, that is 4x. Okay, now sin 2x along with this. Now I will multiply with inside the bracket we have sin 2x cos 2x minus sin 2x cos 4x. Now I will again divide and multiply with 2. For this I will do the multiplication and division by using. Now I have write down the last step in this form. This is cos. I will write the cos first of all. That is 1 by 4. This 2 sin A cos A. That 2 sin A cos A equals to sin 2 times of A. I will take the formula sin 4x minus 2 cos A sin B. 2 cos A sin B equals to sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. So this is sin A plus B, that is 6 minus A sin A minus B, that is 2x dx. Right? It will equals to 1 by 4 sin 4x minus sin 6x plus sin 2x dx. Okay. Now I will apply the integration, that is minus cos 1 by 4 minus cos 4x divided by 4 plus cos 6x divided by 6 plus this is in minus sign. So I will write minus cos 2x upon 2 plus constant. Okay. So this is the way to solve question number first. Now come to the question number second. That is very simple. Okay. So how we can solve it? That is very simple to find out. I will first of all, I will write the identities. You all know there are two there are identities in the form of 1 minus cos and 1 minus cos and 1 plus cos. So I will apply that identities. Question number 8. Very simple question. 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x. I will apply the identities. 1 minus cos is 2 sin square x by 2 and here 2 cos square x by 2 dx. This 2 and 2 will cancel. Sin upon cos, that is tan square x by 2 dx. I will change it into secant square x by 2 minus 1 dx. That will equals to, I will write secant square x by 2. The integration of secant square x by 2 is tan x by 2 upon 1 by 2. So I will write 1 by 2 as a 2 and minus 1, that is minus x plus constant. So this is the way to solve question number 8. Now come to the question number of 9. That is also very simple. That is not same, little bit change in the question, the method of doing the question is almost same, but there is a change. One thing I will add and subtract with for the simplification of this, so I will apply that. That is question number 9. Cos x upon 1 plus cos x. For simplifying it, I will add or subtract 1 from the numerator to cancel it and to make it easy. Okay, so I will take it into the bracket. When it comes down of this 1 plus cos x upon 1 plus cos x and it 1 upon 1 plus cos x dx, right? So what is the next step? The full term will cancel 1 minus 1 upon. I will apply the formula 2 cos square x by 2 dx, right? Now I will do the integration. Integration of 1 is x, okay, and 1 by 2 as a constant, so you can write it as a secant, negative secant square x by 2 dx. Now you all know what is the integration of secant square x by 2, that is tan x by 2. So I will write minus half tan x by 2 upon 1 by 2 plus constant. This 2 and 2 will cancel. I will get x minus tan x by 2 plus constant. So this is the question number 9. Now come to the question number 10. That is a little bit changed. I will do the question number 10. That is also very simple, but it needs a simplification for finding this. So I will do the simplification for all of you. So how I will solve it? It is question number 10. This is sine raised to power 4 x dx. So how we can solve it? Taking sine square x square, right? Now after taking the square, I will change it into the 1 minus. Okay, there is a formula. I will divide and multiply with sine square x to make it a formula. Because it is a square, 4 is additional. That is in the divisible sign out of this integration to make it a formula. So I will write the formula 1 minus cos 2x whole square. Okay, now I will apply the identity. Trigonometric identity. What is that? A minus b whole square. That is a plus b square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Right? Now how this square will be solved? Okay, so I will take it as a form, I will write it as 1 plus divide by 2 and into 2 for taking this 2 cos square 2x upon 2, because 2 is multiplied and divided for making the trigonometric identity. So I will change this into the form of 1 plus cos 4x. Okay, this is 1 plus cos 4x minus 2 cos 2x dx. Okay, how we can solve it? This is 1 by 4 taking the LCM. This is 2 plus 1 plus cos 4x. Okay, this square, this 4 to 4, then minus 2 cos, minus 2 times 2 to the 4. So I will take at 4 cos 2x dx. Now it comes out as a 1 by 8 integration of 2 and 3 plus cos 4x minus 4 cos 2x. I will do the integration by using the formula, that is 1 upon 8. Inside the bracket we have 3x plus cos 4x divided by 4. Integration of cos is sine. So sine 4x divided by 4 minus 4 sine 2x divided by 2 plus constant. Now you will cancel these two and you will get the answer. So this is the last step. You can simplify by cancellation of 2. Now come to the next question. That question number 13. Okay. So I will first of all, before starting this, I will write the multiplication. After doing the multiplication, what we get? This is 3x. After multiplying, this is 3x upon 8 plus 1 by 32 sine 4x. Okay, minus 8 and 2 will cancel 1 by 4 sine 2x plus constant. So this is the final full-fledged answer of this. So this is the way to solve last question. Next I will do the question next, that is question number 13. Very simple. There is only one identity which we will use in this question. So how we can solve it? Very simple question. Question number 13. Very simple. First of all, every time I have used this formula cos square 2x. Okay. Now I will use cos 2a's formula. What is that? These all formulas you have done in class 11. Okay. In a chapter of trigonometry, 2x minus cos 2 alpha. Okay. Divided by cos x minus cos alpha. Before writing the question, I will tell you 1 cos 2 times of a has a 1 formula that is present in the form of 3. First is 1 minus, there is a formula 2. If I want the formula in a cos form, this will equals to this. If I want this formula in the sine form, 1 minus 2 sine square a. But in this question, the question demand for cos formula. So I will choose this above formula and put into the question. Cos square x minus 1 minus 2 cos square alpha minus 1 upon cos x minus cos alpha dx. Now what is cancelled here? 2 cos square x minus 1 minus 2 cos square alpha plus 1 upon cos x minus cos alpha dx. This and this will cancel. 2 and 2 is common. I will take 2 as a common factor. It is cos square x minus cos square alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha. Now I will write the identity a square minus b square. What is that identity? That is cos x minus cos alpha and cos x plus cos alpha. Okay. Divided by cos x cos alpha. Cos x minus cos alpha dx. This whole terms will cancel. We have cos x plus cos alpha dx. This will equals to, the value is sin x and it behave like a constant. Okay, the value is cos alpha plus constant. Its value 1. Cos x as a constant, the one has an integration x plus constant. So this is the way to solve this question, second last. Now come to the question number 14. So how we can solve the question number 14? That is the value of 2. I have forget this 2 and 2 along with this term, and I will get after multiplying 2. This is 2 along with this 2 and 2. Okay. So this is the formula. This is the way to solve the question. Now come to the 14th question. What is the question number 14? That is also very simple. So how we can solve it? Very simple question. Now last question is cos x. This is question number 14. Cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin 2x. So how we can solve it? First of all, I will try to convert it into the form in which we will use the substitution. How we will use the substitution? Cos x minus sin x, and in the denominator we have, I will change it 1 into sin square x plus cos square x, and here it will change into 2 sin x cos x dx. Right? Now I will write the formula cos x minus sin x, and I will write the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. That is a plus b whole square. Right? Now I put the formula, the derivative of sin is cos and cos is minus sin. So I will write the formula. Put sin x plus cos x is equals to t. The value is cos x minus sin x dx is equals to dt. Now I will change this value, that is dt upon t square, dt upon t square. The integration is minus 2 dt. So I will apply minus 2 plus 1 and minus 2 plus 1 plus constant. I will write the value of t. What is the value of t? This is sine, this is negative 1 upon t plus constant. At last I will put the value, that is sin x plus cos x plus constant. So these are very simple question. Only the basic conclusion is you have to use the trigonometric identity which is suited in the questions. Okay, that is suitable for solutions of that question. You will use that identity for the simplification. Okay, after that you will apply the formula of the integration. Do the practice of this type of question. Thank you.